Welcome to the Everyday Leader podcast, where conversations inspire action, growth, and impact. Hosted by two passionate leaders, Shannon and Conrad, this podcast is for those who strive to lead with purpose and integrity in their life. Whether you're navigating big decisions, seeking balance, or dreaming of creating change, we're here to help explore the tools, stories, and insights that help everyday leaders thrive. Join us each episode as we dive into the art of leadership at work, at home, and in the world. Because leadership isn't a title, it's a way of being.
Hey there, welcome everyone. Welcome back to Everyday Leader. This is Shannon. I'm here with Conrad, and today we are going to talk about feedback.
And feedback in our world today, in our world
Yeah.
full of, what's our world full of? There's some chaos, there's some fast paced, let's roll kind of energy in our world. And what's it like to give feedback or receive feedback in this bubble that we're in this season of life?
Yeah. You know, Conrad, you're reminding me, I know we didn't talk about this when we were prepping for this topic, but you know, the team that we're working with right now is going through this 360 process where many of them are completing 360 feedback reviews for each other. So lots of feedback is happening right now with this particular team. And I have actually been thinking about what it must feel like for each one of them to be sitting, you know, with the document or with the questions on the platform and answering these questions and providing this feedback right now, knowing just like what it's like to be in this moment and in this time of the year. So I think this is really pointing me towards this. Yeah, like what does it take to really provide it? Because it's such a gift. And then how do we make space for ourselves to truly receive it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Clarity. Well, even before clarity, and that's one thing that's here for me is when I have gotten feedback, I love it to be clear about my impact, clear about what it is that's being shared. So that's one piece that's important, uh, is clarity.
You like feedback to come with clarity.
Yes, yes. And the come from, that's where I was going next. That is, there's something about uh, kindness or unconditional positive regard,
Yeah.
or the come from about the person, the energy that's being brought. So if it's hurried, if it's kind of like flip it or just incidental, if the leader that's offering it is not
Yeah.
grounded in that's tough on me. I'm just thinking about different experiences that I have had getting feedback.
Yeah, it's for the person providing feedback, there is this need to be grounded, to be clear on, you know, where is this coming from and to take responsibility for the delivery,
Yes, that's it. That's the bottom
right?
line. Responsibility for the delivery, not
Yeah.
just the words, but the energy.
Mhm. Yeah, so if it's like written or an evaluation, that might be a little bit different. Of course, you want to be grounded when you're completing something like that, but yes, in these situations, especially where you're in person or on the phone and it's, you know, in real life situation, that check-in of where is this coming from? and being in that above the line energy, right? You want
Yeah.
it to be coming from a place of wanting to create something that's in service of this individual and your relationship and whatever it is you're up to in the world.
Yep. Absolutely. And the other piece in our fast-paced world is timeliness. I've gotten feedback before of something that happened like 6 months ago or 8 months
Yeah.
ago, which can serve, and it's better to have it as fresh as possible, the experience of what happened recently or an impact recently or an example, an experience share of something that's happened recently.
Yeah.
So timeliness.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think the timeliness often gets overlooked because we can be a bit avoidant about providing feedback,
What do you
especially when
what?
it's especially when it's constructive, like constructive. You know, it's true, right? We hope
Yeah.
that it will fix it, like it will be fixed, or it will change, or it will work itself out. Whatever it might be, there's lots of different reasons, but they all kind of come from this place of, I'm kind of uncomfortable saying this right now. I'm going to wait. And then oftentimes it turns into something bigger than it would have been if you had just said it right away. And it also makes it really difficult then for the person to relate back to that event, right? So whatever it
Mhm.
is that you're noticing
Mm,
that requires feedback, you want that to be pretty proximate to when you're
mhm.
providing the feedback.
Yeah. What else? What else is important as we think about it today, Shannon? It's a powerful, impactful tool to offer for growth. What else is in this?
Well, the thing that comes to mind for me is there are contexts in which we don't really have a
Mm,
lot of choice over when we receive feedback. I think when you're in
mm,
a working or a professional environment, you can, you can kind of have an idea as to what that will look like. But, if, when I had a supervisor, my supervisor could provide me feedback whenever, and I would just hope that she would do that at a time that was, not at the end of the day, or
mm.
not when I was experiencing some kind of personal crisis or something like that, right?
Yeah.
But we don't always have a whole lot of control over that in our professional environment. However, in our personal environment, and I guess I just want to encourage this period is when you are providing feedback or have feedback or even advice to give, that you're checking in on, is this a good time? Right. Like, so you want it to
Yep.
be timely, in that you don't want there to be too much time that passes from the event or the behavior that you want to reflect on with this person. But you also want it to be a good time in general, where that
Yeah.
person has a chance to kind of put both their feet on the ground and
Yep.
be available to receive, whether it's
And
whether
what?
it's positive or constructive, doesn't matter.
Yep. Had one leader offer this to me and came up and said, "Hey, I have some feedback for you. When you're ready for that, that can be now or sometime soon. You just let me know when you want to receive that."
Yes. Oh, I love that. Right?
So it's choice. It's choice with staying in your authority as a leader, offering that
Yep.
person some choice and agency to say, actually, right at this moment is not optimal for me. Can we do it tomorrow at 10:30?
Hmm.
Um, so it's really clean that way.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love what you said, that you give choice without losing your authority as a leader. So you still maintain as a leader that this is happening.
Yes, see, this is. I have this for you. You can receive it. You can receive it now, or let me know real soon when that wants to happen. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's great. All right, feedback. I think that many companies and organizations are in their performance review periods right now. There's
Mm-hmm.
always always feedback is a gift, and hopefully these tools have helped you, think through a great way to offer it and receive it. I'd also say that this goes back a little bit, Conrad, to what we were talking about with orientation and getting
Mm.
oriented and also focus from our last episode, is that I think feedback can really help people focus. I think when people hear what they're doing well, it helps validate that they're on the right track and they can keep focusing in that area. And when people are not doing well and have an area to improve, then that helps too, to know, okay, well,
Yep.
then I should focus on that. So, um,
It's
yeah,
good. It's a good
yeah,
tie-in.
yeah,
Tie-in to say the clarity of that feedback gives me some orientation, some focus for the sake of my growth or the sake of celebrating uh, what attributes or qualities are already shining in me.
yeah. So, if like we find ourselves making up a story that this is not a good time to offer anybody feedback because things are so distracting and challenging, I would just say, no, maybe it's actually the best time. Maybe this is
Yeah,
exactly what we all need right now so that we can move forward with a lot of focus and commitment.
absolutely. Thanks for listening. We'll be back again soon. And till then, be well.
All right. Take care.